Oh, boy.
Oh, your audio sounds really exciting right now.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Take out those headphones.
Okay.
Maybe. That's like your mic. I don't know.
How's that?
It's a little better.
A little better.
I don't know why you always come staticky on these things. I'm going to eject you and then bring you back.
All right.
AJ's been ejected because I don't know what's wrong with his audio. It's just a nightmare. God bless anybody that can do this. All right, let's try now. I'm going to eject you and then...
Hang on.
I'm checking out the phone. Actually, you might not sound... Maybe... I think it actually could possibly be how it comes through on my speakers.
Check. Any better?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, good. Well, now we're tied, so that's fun. I might be ahead of you again. Oh, Kevin. I think I'm ahead. Am I ahead of you?
You might, yeah, you jumped.
Okay.
Actually, let me try something too. I want to try something. I want to see if maybe my DirecTV is just like when you have to use just straight streaming, you're like 30 seconds behind the rest of the world.
Yeah. DM.
Oh no, this is back to 16-9. What is happening in my life? What a disaster.
Oh, you're missing the Lakers go on a run right now.
Well, I know they're doing that. I don't know why this thing keeps trying to start me back to when. Well, actually, it's trying to make me happy. It's like, here, you can watch it when it was fun, like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's good for your mental health.
Oh, we're down 3 now. Okay, neat.
Yeah, not good. Come on, Karis. Let's see 41 points tonight, baby.
Oh, we need every point there is.
Come on, let's beat this team so good that LeBron maybe, I don't know, stays. Just doesn't get back on the plane.
He ain't. Hey, Alan.
Okay, I'll pause.
Where are you at?
I'm at 46.4. LeBron's got the ball at the top of the key. I'll wait.
I'm all prepared. 5 seconds. And go. This is how we this is when you're too lazy to drive to your friend's house. This is what you
Correct.
do.
Correct. Well, one of them lives an hour and a half away now. Oh, beautiful.
Hey, all right.
Nice move.
It's fun having him back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's a good basketball player.
He's good at his job.
I'm worried about that injury bug though. It seems like it's hitting us again, just like it was last year. But everybody's hurt, it seems like.
Everybody's hurt. Like I look at teams around the league and everybody's missing games.
Oh, oh, come on.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Goaltending, pal. Tough.
Oh,
you fell for it.
Let's see. Is that goaltending?
Might not.
I don't think that reminded me of 2016, baby. Chasing down, what's his name?
Oh,
Iguodala.
Iggy, yeah. They both have, him and Love have about the same athleticism. They gave it. Look at Kevin. It's all right. Good foul.
Yeah. Make him earn it. I'm surprised they gave it to him. I'm surprised what's his name didn't challenge that. That was easily. Can you challenge that? Can you challenge goaltending?
I thought it was automatically reviewed. Maybe not.
I guess not. Oh, I see. What's his name? Luke Walton shoving it up with LeBron, acting like they're old buddies again. It's okay, pal. I got you fired. Remember that? That was a good time.
Yeah. That was a good time.
Do I sound okay?
I don't know. Who cares? I mean, you sound all right to me, but it's just I can't tell if it's this program that I use is not good or if I don't know. I got no answers right now. That's why we're just kind of. That's why these are test runs.
Donovan, why are you carrying a purse?
1 point lead. They probably have something waiting for us after what we did to them in LA.
Yeah. That was when it was still fun, and then somehow everything just fell apart on us after that. Remember we
West
lost
Coast.
yeah, it was not good. Well, we started that trip hot. I mean, we beat the piss out of Detroit, and then we went and beat the Lakers. And I was like, oh man, we're breeze right through this West Coast trip, and I don't think we won a game again until we came home.
No, we got it didn't go well. We were losing everybody, just getting losing leads in the fourth quarter.
It was a bad
all
time.
kinds of good stuff. And my fucking TV friends. I like you just. Why is it so hard to watch TV now? Remember,
I'm actually not having any issues tonight, but I'm also YouTube TV is flawless.
Direct streaming. The only reason I have it is because YouTube TV doesn't have Bally Sports.
Right.
So what I do is I have to go and subscribe to DirecTV Stream for like 5 months so I can watch basketball and then get rid of it. And it's the worst 5 months ever.
I didn't know you also streamed.
Yeah, it's just never have a problem with YouTube TV. You would think it's like a satellite or a cable. DirecTV Stream, it reminds you of several times a day it's a stream.
Yeah.
But they got me because I want to watch basketball. So
I get it. I wish I didn't like. I'm always jealous of people who don't care about sports. And they're like, oh, was there football on yesterday? I'm like, I wish I was like you.
I have friends like that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care one bit. It's awesome. Look, it froze again. It's just like, what is it?
I know. I had to reset mine too.
We'll probably be all fucked up again.
That's all right. I'll pause. I know I'm ahead, so I'll pause it.
I'm behind everybody. I don't think there's ever been a time where I've been ahead of anybody in any type of broadcast. I don't know if the internet's slow up here in Cleveland and we just get everything last. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Good crowd tonight.
Oh, they're better.
Anthony Davis exiting. Oh, that's not good for them.
No, not for them. He's been playing like a maniac.
Yeah, that's a break for us, though.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to see. He'll probably be all right.
Yeah, you don't want to see anybody get hurt, but LeBron, give it up. They didn't call the foul. They probably should have. I agree with you, but come on.
LeBron has never been content with a call in his life.
Never. Honestly, neither is JB, though. Let's be honest.
JB, he could take a break once in a while.
Yeah, sometimes I want to go, JB, maybe some calls would go our way every once in a while.
Not everything has to be like it's Game 7 of the finals, Like
I know.
They aren't perfect. They're NBA refs. They miss calls. Have you watched an NBA game?
Yeah. Have you seen what's going on around the league?
They call everything.
Oh, Jetty.
They just make up the rules and things like, oh, you must be way ahead of me.
Oh, sorry.
Where are you at?
Jetty was trying to be, Superman.
Oh, what did we have? Well, I'm going to watch it here. Jettyverse. There he goes, coming off of the screen. Me versus all.
Now they're arguing about whose ball it is.
I'm at 11:32, but you're probably a little ahead of me in there.
No, I am too. 11:32. We're going to probably have to do this after every commercial break.
It's just a pain in the ass. I just hate it.
All right, Darius, come on. Uh-oh. Against everyone.
Come on, buddy. Oh, good handoff. All right. You might be like a second in front of me.
Well, I just paused it again and I just started it again. Westbrook's got the ball at the top of the key.
All right, we're good.
Go.
Get used to this. This is all we're going to be doing.
Right? This is all we're going to be
Thinking
talking about.
Just so and I feel bad if anybody ever watches this one day, they're going to be trying to do the same thing. And they'll be like, I can't stand these two.
Well, Westbrook just no one covered him, so that was interesting.
That's an easy layup.
Come on, Karras. All right.
Hey, how about that? We need good Karras tonight.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All
really
right. Take
still
advantage.
think we should bring in Melo. It'd be fun. That was another good play from Karras. I'm telling you, listen.
Never change, Ryan. Never change your plans. Your NBA plans.
I have a plan. We don't. This is a good plan.
I always see you sitting in a studio, rubbing your hands together, going, "I have a plan. Here's how we get Melo."
Hey, I'll say this. Oh, what the fuck?
Did we just score for them?
We scored. That's all right. Jetty got it back.
There you go. There you go, Jetty.
Jetty got it back. He's like, that's fine.
Here's what I always forget. Jetty, NBA champion, true or false?
I thought he was.
I can't remember. I'm all because my dad just asked me. He's like, "Who's still on this team from the championship team?" I said, "Oh, just Kevin Love." He goes, "That's it." I go, "Maybe Jetty."
I thought Jetty was on that team. I'll check.
I honestly don't know. Yes, please do.
I mean, Mo Williams was on that team, for God's sakes.
So was Damon Jones.
Damon Jones.
Pretty sure LeBron just paid him. I don't even know if we paid him.
No, he missed it by like 2 years.
Oh, really? I was that.
He came in and got beaten into the center of the earth by the Warriors. Yeah, he wasn't on that team. I was like, I don't remember him being on it. But
see, I couldn't remember either. I was
like those teams, those four teams all kind of run together.
They do. Hey, speaking of that, did you hear what Draymond Green said about the GOAT conversation with LeBron?
Yeah, he said it's LeBron. He really likes LeBron. I think his dream in life is to get, hey, if I didn't finish my career in Golden State, I just want to play with LeBron one time.
I'm actually surprised he's such a LeBron fan.
There's so much space. Oh, he loves LeBron. Think about the animal. I mean, he is part of. I mean, remember the kick to the gonads, Game 5. I mean, that was him. Yeah, then LeBron made sure he drug himself over him after. I mean, I think that stuff we feel like we probably blow it out of proportion in the grand scheme of.
We like wrestling.
Yeah, I know. I sure do. It's going to be part of this channel at some point. Just got to.
Hey, you want
really hard.
Get me back into wrestling. That'd be the way to do it.
It's a good time if you're going to do it. We're a couple, Royal Rumble's coming up. Big rumors of The Rock coming back with Roman Reigns. Like, if you're going to jump back on, now's the time.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see it's going to be Triple H's show for WrestleMania season. This will be his first. This is yours, pal.
It'll be fun too because I think after WrestleMania, you're really going to get to see what he wants to do. I mean, you can't change everything overnight. That never works.
Right.
And if you watch the shows now, it's like it still looks like WWE. It's exactly the same, but like things actually make sense. Mm-hmm. Like you'll watch and go, oh, all right, they actually thought of that. Thanks.
Are guys coming back?
Oh, a ton of guys have come back. It's guys that Vince got rid of. They haven't really brought any big free agents over since Cody, but all the guys that Vince got rid of for no reason because he was completely lost it. They brought pretty much everyone back. Bray Wyatt's back, Braun Strowman, Karrion Kross, Dakota Kai and Io Sky, the Good Brothers. There's a lot. Mia Yim.
I will say that
Johnny Gargano. Well, he was a free agent. He wasn't.
That is the beautiful thing about wrestling is you can jump back in, really. And it will take you.
Anytime. It never stops. And be like, oh, yeah, I know. It'll take you 10 minutes to go, oh, okay.
I get what they're doing here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one good thing about wrestling. It actually just never stops. So you can just pick it up if you're bored.
Right. Karras.
Well, you know,
ugh.
you know, it's gonna be up and down with old Karras.
Yes, it is. Come on, don't let Westbrook. Come on, Jetty. Banks open late. Come on, they don't have Anthony Davis out there. Let's go. Go win this game.
Well, there you go. There's an offensive rebound that led to a point, a basket. So that's what you want.
Yep.
Get it. That was terrible.
Shoot it, Jetty.
I like when Jetty has the ball at the top of the key like that. You're like, what are you going to do?
I do too. Find somebody. There you go.
All right.
That's weird seeing a Bryant jersey. Somebody on the floor that's a Laker with the last name Bryant.
Yeah.
Who is that? I don't know. I'm not familiar with this Lakers team, honestly, besides outside of Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, and LeBron. And that one white guy. Whoever that one white dude who starts all the time.
I have no idea.
You know who I'm talking about, though, right?
I do. I can't remember his name. Isn't he balding?
Like he's 17. He looks like he's a 17-year-old kid.
Yeah. Is his name Matt Ryan? Is that him?
No.
No, like for real? I think his name's Matt Ryan.
No, it's not. The other Matt Ryan died on Monday night, though, or Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night.
He's trying so hard.
Pretty sure I saw him in the fetal position at one point in that game.
Matt Ryan definitely plays for the Lakers. Telling you, I think that's who you're thinking of.
Maybe that's him.
He hit a couple big shots. Like, he hit a shot in overtime. I don't know.
I know this guy, Dennis Schroeder. All right. Oh, Karras.
He's, you know, it's fine.
Everything's fine. Come on.
That's not fine.
Oh.
They can play some defense when they want to. Wow, they just.
Oh. How was that foul not called? Did you see Donovan Mitchell or Darius Garland just like grab LeBron's arm?
Yeah, I did. That's fine.
Oh,
that's probably because it was wow. Whoop. Yep.
Yeah, he'll do that to you. He's very big.
Yep. That's 2 big Laker runs.
Yeah, 11 and 3 runs, not great. Good timeout right there.
Yeah, let's talk about it a little bit.
80 out the rest of the game. Due to flu-like symptoms. He's not even injured.
So he tried to play and he's just sick. All right.
Yeah. Huh. I feel like without AD, though, you don't have much of an excuse to not win this game. I really do. You're at home.
I know. It's just so hard to say that.
I know, but that's just me. I
mean, they got LeBron. He's at home. He might win the game on his own. I think you look at it because you see the Lakers and you're like, just please win. Like, because it's a good win, because everybody, they talk about it. You know,
Right.
it's fun when you beat the Lakers, because then you get a bunch of attention. You beat the Detroit Pistons. You're not exactly going to be the lead story on SportsCenter.
Right. Tomorrow's will be about LeBron beating his old team. But yes, we know.
I don't know. I don't think it's as big. Just him being in LA is more or less the story now. I don't even think they. It feels like, even though he was here, what, like 3 or 4 years ago, that feels like it was 10 years ago.
It does. I definitely think it needs appreciated, though, because to see what he's doing at his age still is.
Oh, yeah.
It'll
be cool. Probably break the scoring record in LA in a Lakers jersey, which is cool.
Yep.
Since Kareem has it. So, I mean, that's pretty much what he's at. I figured once he re-signed there, he's like, I have the hell with championships. I'm just going to chase numbers. Because he's never going to get – he's not going to pass Jordan at his age. He would have to, like, sign for the league minimum on every – like, to the Bucks or something. He ain't going to do that.
Right.
So – plus, you know what I saw? I saw a video. And you know how sometimes – it's like, just come back home, man. It'll be great. You play basketball, and then we forget again because, you know, we're just fans just sitting here. I'm in a robe on my couch, like, whatever. I saw a video, and it's LeBron, him and like his entourage, and there's this line. I'm sure it's down in the bay somewhere down there, and there is a line of yachts, and I don't mean yachts like I have a boat. I mean. Did you ever see the Good Times tour boat that goes around Cleveland?
No, I've been on it a couple times.
Yeah, you've been on. I've been on it. Imagine something. Yeah, it is a good time. It's like, now imagine a boat like that, but like 30% bigger.
Yeah,
and decked out like if it was a BMW. I mean, these probably multi-million-dollar yachts. They're all in a row. And LeBron and his buddies are boarding a yacht, and he's waving, and people are screaming his name. And I looked at that scene, and I go, look, as much as I love Lake Erie, and as much as I think it's fun to put a canoe out on that thing, you can't do that. It's just, I get it. Right. It's like, yeah, if you want to live that life, and he does, you can't do it. Can't do it like that here.
Right.
That's a different level.
Right. There you go. Come on. Oh, that looked short the minute it came off his hand. It's that foul on Darius. During this foul, I have a story about the Good Time 3. During COVID.
All right.
It was summertime of COVID, so it's like July, and no one's going anywhere, no one's doing anything. So my girlfriend and I were like, hey, let's just go to Cleveland for like a long weekend. I think we did like a Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday, Sunday. And one thing we did was they had started doing boat rides on the Good Time 3 again. And we took like a sunset ride on the Good Time 3. We both got very drunk, and we're going to leave, and people are taking forever to get off the boat. And we had Ubered there. We were staying at a hotel downtown, and I had ordered the Uber a little too early, and so my Uber's just waiting on me. And drunk me is waiting in line to get off the boat, and I'm just saying, I yelled out loud, everyone needs to move! My Uber is here! My Uber is here! Very embarrassing, but funny.
Don't feel bad. My Uber driver, after my brother's birthday in September, he had to come and actually guide me to the car.
Oh,
like God. He must have seen me waiting for the Uber in the flats and was he's like, I'm right here. And I'm like, I don't see you. And he's like, he parked his car and just got out and was like, this way. I was like, oh, thank God, you are a saint. You are a credit to the human race.
Oh, come on, Donovan. Oh, nice. Needed that.
3. There we go. And then I proceeded to have probably one of the worst hangovers I've had since college the next day.
Oh, I bet. I remember getting
well worth Cody turning 31 or whatever when I'm 40.
I remember getting to the Uber and I was like, I'm so sorry. We're late. Like, it's good, man. You're fine.
They're like, please don't drop me off somewhere I don't want to eat. It's like, you're fine.
Literally, we could have, I don't even know why we could have walked. We were staying at the downtown, like the Hilton downtown.
Yeah, well, whatever. Who wants to do that?
Nah, I don't want to walk.
No. I walk to the Cavs games or the Guardians games, and you see how close I am.
Yeah.
I get halfway, I get to that bridge, I'm like, I'm just gonna jump. It's fine. I don't need to see basketball.
Come on, Jarrett. Oh.
He also could benefit from being a tad bit stronger. Problem is he's pretty old. I don't think he's gonna get too much bigger.
Yeah.
Like this, that might be. I mean, he's built. It's just like, you know what I mean. Like if he was just a little bit.
How about Karras shutting down LeBron there?
Karras is, look, as much fun as we like to have with his. All right, with his not so great shooting, he does defend and he does move the ball. But man, sometimes it's like I love when he does that, but we need you to score. Like that's kind of, you're the third guy they're counting on to be able to handle the ball a little bit until Rubio gets back, which, hey, I saw that he was going to start like visiting doctor, like he might be able to start getting on the court a little bit soon.
I think you had told me maybe January, which that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we're in December now.
So I see the Hawks play the Knicks tomorrow. I was sad with that Knicks loss. Only because I know it's a December loss, whatever. I just really don't like Tom Thibodeau, if we're being honest. His face just really annoys me. Yeah. I just don't like Tom Thibodeau. There you go, Jarrett.
Well, I mean, this game's as advertised so far.
All right, slow down. It's all good. We don't have to. I mean, I get it. Push it. But
I have one speed. Come on.
Jetty.
We are dying for somebody not named Garland or Mitchell to get very consistent from the three-point line. We got guys that can get hot from the three-point line, but we just don't have that guy that can just sit in the corner and nail threes.
Right.
You know who can?
No. He's like 58.
He's 30 a lot. It doesn't matter. He has to do one thing. You just in the corner, just hang out. And it's Melo. He'll pull somebody out with him. League minimum.
Send a letter to Kobe Altman. Call the league office tomorrow, whatever.
He's watching. There's one viewer. It's him. He's listening right now to all my great ideas.
All right, Kobe, you need to listen up real quick. Ryan's got a plan. It's called Melo. Sell it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we still have an open roster spot.
All right.
Derek, did he play Sunday? Yeah, he played.
Yeah.
So my plan is we just give Melo a league minimum. Or if you want, how about this? We'll just bring him in. Let's just bring him in and see, have him work out, maybe a little tryout. See if he can still shoot. He can. Would you rather Melo be in the corner or look what you have on each side of Mitchell? You have, I like Stevens. Yeah. like when you look at Mitchell or Garland handling the ball at the top of the three-point line, and on one side you have Stevens or Okoro, and then the other side it's like Osman. You're telling me that you're cool with that, but having Melo there, it can't happen.
Is he even in basketball shape?
Yeah. Define shape. He is a shape.
I was going to say, he is a shape.
He's a shape. He's a person. They're shaped. I actually do like Stan Van Gundy as a broadcaster.
Stan Van Gundy or Jeff Van Gundy?
Stan, I think, isn't Stan doing the game tonight?
I thought Stan was still a coach.
I think that's him.
No,
he gets fired in 4 minutes. He goes somewhere. He's like, I'm the head coach. And they're like, no, you're not. He's like, shit. He's usually out of there pretty quick. Let me double. I think that's him.
All right. They just showed that the Lakers have scored 4 points in the last 5 minutes. You should be taking advantage.
It's just a game of runs.
Oh, Evan. You know. I'm very hard on Evan Mobley. I'm very hard on him.
You should.
For being a second-year player. I'm very, very hard on him.
Who's the second youngest player on the team, I think.
And he'll have 2 travels.
Here's what it is.
I'm ready to destroy him.
I know why you're mad. Because if he was a guard, if he was 6'5", 6'6", he would have probably taken a step that you would be able to notice and be like, wow. But he's 7 foot. He's close to 7 foot. He's not even in his grown man body yet. Picture of him like a baby giraffe. Do you ever see a baby giraffe try to walk and it's just holy shit, this poor thing.
I know where you're going with this.
That he's not gonna and he is doing a lot. He actually has taken a step offensively. I know you're not seeing it, but he has. Defensively, he's great right now for what he is.
Oh, Donovan, that was a great shot.
His ascension is going to be more I'm not saying he's going to turn into Giannis or anything, but go look at Giannis and then look how many years it took him to become really dominant. It didn't happen until he was in his 4th, 5th year or something.
Right.
But he'll be quicker. As soon as he gets some more bulk, he'll be all right. He's just
That's what I wanted to do.
Well, he's still got the good metabolism, He's 20 years old. He can eat all of Taco Bell and it ain't going to do nothing to him. He has to wait till he
go bench press and eat a steak. Come on.
He is. He can. His body just is I'm young. Remember that?
Alexa, how old is Evan Mobley?
21?
21, yeah.
He was born on June 18th, 2001.
You know when my person over there, I don't want to say her name because she'll light up again, but she knows when I'm watching sports because you can go through and actually look at what you've asked her, and there's so many of how old is this person? How long has this person been playing in the league? Where was this person born?
My searches on Google at night become embarrassing, especially when sports is over.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just I'm trying to find some of the stupid crap that I'm asking my phone.
Mm-hmm. All right, come on. Oh, beautiful.
All right. Here's the one good thing. Without AD, they can't really do a lot because they don't have a lot of three-point shooting at all. If they're not scoring inside and AD's not out there to pull guys out for LeBron, they get pretty limited. So as long as we just make shots like a regular team, yay!
Come on, shoot it!
Oh, nice, Stevens. Let it up. Uh-oh. Holy shit, that almost went in.
Yep.
All right, 57-49. That's pretty good at half.
LeBron. Give it up. Hey, that was a good half of basketball.
That was a good half. Let
me just look here at your screen. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let me look at some stats here. Put it on the Cavs if you can.
Hold on. What are we doing moving the score around, Cavs? Oh, yeah, why did I even have it on the
Yeah.
Lakers? That was...
Thank you. No,
Jared Allen has 22.
Wow.
That...
All right, Darius. That's okay.
He's got 9 and 7. He's on his way to a nice double-double.
That's the nice thing, though. Like right now, Darius obviously is not there with the points, but then you have Jared Allen out there who just put up 22, in the first half. That's awesome.
Donovan's halfway to his average. And then, Allen's just... Let's see what... That's pretty crazy.
Mobley's got six boards.
Allen has to be shooting like 8 of 9. Oh, look.
Oh, you could have gotten it out of sync. Thank you, though.
How about a box score?
What's that?
It's giving me. I can't find exactly what I want. I just want to see what he's shooting. I know he's got 22 points. Trying to look for some advanced stats here.
Alexa, turn the bedroom light off.
I still have to get up and turn lights off over here.
Yeah, my whole house is pretty much. It's like an old farmhouse that I've now automated.
I was close. Allen is 10 of 11.
Wow.
He gets a lot of really high percentage shots.
Yeah.
So the Cavs figured out, they got nobody inside that can stop this guy. Here's the ball a whole bunch.
Right.
Can you dunk and make layups? Then you're in luck tonight, pal.
Right. It's fun to get nationally televised games.
Yeah, it is. I hope they say. I'll be curious. I like to hear what they're going to say about this game.
Yeah, we could probably we can mute. Are they doing it now? Or are they going to? Yeah, they are. We want to mute each other and listen.
No, I can hear it.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know if you wanted to. Hang on. I'd like to hear it too.
Shut up. And after that 55-17, we couldn't wait to see what Anthony Davis was going to do tonight. And we only got to watch him for 8 minutes of this one. It was a good 8. Well, we know field goal attempts.
So they said AD's just sick?
Yep.
That'll be our luck. Half the team, he'll be rubbing on our team, and next thing you know, half of our team will go out with the flu.
Right. Wow.
22 in the first half.
It's his first one.
It's surprising with how many easy shots he gets that he's never done.
Right.
I don't think any center that Shaq ever talks about demands the ball enough. Shaq, he's got 22 points, man. He got the ball. He's good with the ball.
Demands the ball. Commands the ball.
I don't know. I just keep doing that in the second half. There's nothing you can really write up play-wise to stop that.
Correct.
You got Mobley on the front line, and you got this. In fact, you got Darius Rucker.
Shaq into the tree. Shaq has to fall.
That definitely didn't feel good.
Oh no, that was a bad bump. I give Shaq credit.
I'm shocked he went down.
He does it on. He's Shaq. He's a entertainer.
I love Shaq. Can you imagine working on that crew?
Oh, it'd be the greatest job ever. Unless behind the scenes they were actually big assholes and you didn't know about it. Like,
I feel like there's no way Shaq is.
I don't think any of them are. If I had to guess, Kenny. I feel like Kenny would really be in love with himself.
I mean, your name's Ken of the Jet.
He is the Jet.
That's a lot of motor going this way.
Shaq putting himself into a tree.
That's good shit.
That is good shit. His feet hanging out from under the tree is the best.
Yeah, it looks like the tree has feet. With the angle they got though for that foot race, Kenny I feel like has a better angle at winning that. All right. My favorite thing with Kenny, or not Kenny, with Chuck and Shaq is anytime Charles starts talking about somebody and the amount of rings they have. And then Shaq just has to be like, you better shut your mouth, Chuck. You don't even know what you're talking about. You could talk about rings. You ain't got no rings. He's like, you never been there. You never won no championship. You don't know what it's like. It's great. And then you have Charles Barkley who's just like riding off the coattails of Dwayne Wade.
Oh yeah, that's the best. Ride people's coattails to championships.
How many coattails you ride off, Shaq? And he's like, shut your mouth. You shut your mouth, Chuck. You never want to ring.
There's been a few times where they've gotten to the point where I'm like, are they kidding, or is this really going to turn into something? Especially Shaq. I feel like Shaq, for as fun as he is, if you're like really getting on him and like making fun of him, like he eventually there's like a cutoff point where he doesn't find it funny anymore, and you have to observe the cutoff point.
One of my favorite fights between the two of them was, you can find it on YouTube. I watch it occasionally. It's in the finals or Eastern Conference Finals. Where they're in Cleveland. That's all I know. And they're sitting at the table, and Shaq has a little mini fan that's pointed at him because it's so hot. Because he's so hot, and I think what's his name? Who's the host? Like, what's that?
Ernie Johnson, EJ.
Yeah, Ernie. He's like Irving. Yeah, Ernie Johnson's like, hey, Shaq, like, what do the Cavs need to do in the second half of this game or whatever? And Shaq's like, obviously there has to be better domination. And then Chuck just goes, oh my Lord. That's all he says is, oh my Lord. And Shaq just goes, you better shut your mouth, Chuck. You better shut up. He's like, I'm so sick of your mouth. He's like, you never won a championship, you bum. And then it sounds like they're actually going at each other. And he's like, I'll come across this table right now and I'll fight you and all this crap. And
I don't think they ever got it resolved from when they fought on the court that one time, which is still one of the best highlights ever.
And then Ernie Johnson just goes, how did we escalate to that point? All I asked was, what do the Cavs need to do in that second half? Like, how did we get so personal?
Yeah, it seemed like a harmless question.
And it was all because Charles Barkley interrupted him. That was it. That was why he was pissed off.
That was it.
So good.
Oh. So during the day, because work is slow, in the background, I've been watching this show called Alone on the History Channel. Have you heard of that?
Mm-mm.
This is what they do. I don't like to watch anything. But for whatever reason, I do enjoy watching this. So it's like real Survivor, or like they take 10 people, and there are people that have some skills, like outdoor skills or specialty craft or survivalists. So they're not just like dropping me and you into the woods, but they take them to like Patagonia or the Vancouver Isles, and they drop these poor bastards down in the middle of nowhere. And the whole game, and you get to pick like 10 things you can take with you, like a sleeping bag, a knife, a pan. You get 10 items. And the only thing you have to communicate with the outside world is like a receiver that if you want to quit or if you get injured, you call for them to come get you. And they track you anyway. So if you go falling down a cliff, they're not going to leave you there. But they send these people into the woods, and they have to like build shelters, hunt, fish, do whatever they can to eat. They're eating fucking eels and snails and whatever else. And I figured it out. I've watched 2 seasons now. I've watched season 3 and 4. I didn't bother with 1 and 2. I'm watching it, and they're out there, and usually they make it like 2.5, 3 months before there's everybody either quit and there's one person left. You're basically just watching people starve to death because they can't ever find enough food. They're losing tons of weight. They're unhealthy. They're fatigued. And like by the time you get down to the 8th episode, it's just like I'm just watching people. It's basically a contest for who can starve the longest before they have to tap out. It goes from the first few episodes, or it's really cool. They're building shelters. They got all this fucking hope. They're going to fish every day, and we made a crab trap and all this stuff. They can't. None of them eat. They get like 1 fish a week. They're starving to death. And it turns into this really cool like bushcrafting show to like survival, no food. And it's just then you start feeling bad. Like the last few episodes, you actually sit there and I'm like eating a bagel going, I feel really bad. This guy, he was eating roots because that's all he had. And he takes a bite of one of these. He takes a bite of the roots and he goes, oh, they taste like carrots. And he just bursts into tears because he hasn't had real food in weeks. And you only get $500,000. I'm like, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it.
And you're sitting on your couch. You're sitting on your couch eating
for money.
And you're sitting on your couch eating a bagel, going, "Suck it up, bum."
Oh, dude, I'm just sitting there like, oh, these. Can I give you this bagel through? That's the worst too, is because you think when you watch movie or TV show, you're ready for happiness. You know, you're waiting for the happy part. Like these people, they built this really nice crab trap that they thought they were going to be able to trap crabs in and eat.
Right.
And they leave it in for a few days, and they get to this real dramatic part where they're like, you know, pulling the thing up out of the water, and they're talking about how if there's crabs in there, they'll be able to survive it'll be great. They haven't had food, and they really build up that they're going to pull this crab trap out, and there's going to be nothing but endless all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. And they bring it up out of the water, and there's nothing in it. They're both crying, and I'm like, oh, that's right, it's real. Like you don't get a happy ending. They just starved to death.
So it's like Survivor.
It is, but it's like way like for real. It's not like you're on an island with people and you know they're giving you a Snickers bar. I mean, they're you will die if you don't like tap out at a certain point. You have to check it out. It's
well, and this is on History.
It is good.
I wanted to hear more of that Donovan Mitchell audio.
Pause yours for a second.
All right.
1.5 seconds.
Oh, you're right. It is Stan Van Gundy.
Yeah, there it is. I like Stan.
I don't like Jeff.
I like them both.
I always thought Jeff.
Jeff's more of a prick. Like he's kind of like
Yeah.
a prick.
I always thought, in my opinion, this is just me, maybe just being a homer, but I always thought he was a big Warriors fan back in our day of watching us in the finals every year. It seemed like he was always, whatever side was happening, it was always rooting for the Warriors. It seemed, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't care about that stuff.
I do, and I should.
If I was an announcer, and I bet people would be going, "I'm really tired of Ryan just, riding the Cavs every time he does one of their games," because I would. It'd be noticeable who I actually liked.
Right. All right, don't let them make second half adjustments.
Well, I guess they're due for another run at this point.
Yeah. Are you at 11:28, 27?
Yep.
Okay, we're there.
Right on.
Yep. Nice. Nice.
That was
move there.
nice.
Yep. Don't let him do that.
Or let him, because as long as they're not hitting threes, you can survive with him just making layups. Or don't let him, but don't also rack up all your fouls. So
Right. That's
we're missing guys later on.
right.
It is still crazy to think that you have somebody like Tom Brady at 45 still out there playing at I mean, he doesn't look like what he used to by any stretch, but he's still better than most of the league. And he's 45 years old, whatever he is. You got LeBron James closing in on 40. And he's still playing at a top 10 level.
Yep.
Just don't see that very often.
Playing a lot of minutes too.
Oh, it's just it's one of those things where everybody's always complained about his minutes, but his whole career he's just always played a lot of minutes. So maybe that's just how he's better.
I mean, we've heard he has spent $1 million a year on his body.
Who else was I? Because I say that a lot too. When you're just looking at Mitchell's numbers or minutes and everybody's minutes, you're like, wow, some of these guys played a lot of minutes. Maybe we shouldn't play him this much.
Why did you?
Oh,
you didn't
no
have
foul.
to take that shot.
I thought he got fouled. I think he did too. Then you look around the league. Oh, get out of here. Is Dennis Schroeder going to get hot like it's 2012 or whatever?
He's got 12 boards, or 12 boards, 12 points.
Yeah.
Give it to Evan. Give it to Evan.
Point. Right. He's good. They're going to either roll to Evan or they're going to leave him space. If he gets space, shoot it.
Them wearing those slick black jerseys, I'm going to have to go on some suspicious websites tonight, I think. I really like those.
I want to get a red one, too.
A red one?
Or the wine ones. The away. Oh! He almost dunked that. They're away ones. What are they? The gold, the red, or the wine ones that just say Cleveland and gold across the front?
Oh, yeah. I thought those ones looked a little too plain, but
I like them now that I see them on the floor. I didn't think they were anything special. Damn it.
oh, he's going to do that.
Rebounds. Secure a rebound. I liked them better when I saw them actually wear them.
I've always wondered why 23 was just in Cleveland. He did 6 in Miami and then came back and did 23 and then back to 6 with the Lakers. I don't know if he's ever actually explained that. Not that it really matters, but that's just boring nerd sports talk.
Anybody? Oh, we're
There are
just going
3 guys. 3 guys.
Oh, boy, we are just in mud under the hoop here. That's unbelievable. You have to rebound.
You have two twin towers.
And they can't get rebounds sometimes. I have no idea why. There are times when like they just cannot secure a rebound. You give up. Now you're giving up momentum plays.
And why is the ball on fire?
I don't know.
I mean, it's literally they like that Jared Allen. I mean, just grab it. Stop playing with it.
That was quick. Oh, I forgot. LeBron did wear 23 in LA when he first went.
He did?
Yeah, I think he just recently changed his number.
I didn't know that.
Whoop.
Oh,
That was terrible, Garland.
see, I mean, what?
Shoot it. Like, if you're going to do that, just shoot it. Wow. We go through these stretches of just garbage.
This is a nice thing about Donovan Mitchell, though. He never panics.
No. Look, you're going to be.
I mean, now I'm.
Boy, we are just getting killed underneath the hoop.
Well, that lead went away fast.
Yeah, that was fast. I just don't understand how they get out rebounded like this for stretches. I don't know if they're not boxing guys out, if they're not talking. I have no idea.
Especially when you have Evan and Jarrett on the floor together.
So to me, I don't know if that's they don't know who they're supposed to be boxing out or what it's just crazy.
Do you have a Jamie Foxx and Kevin Garnett commercial right now on your TV?
This is a Rockstar. What is this? Rockstar Energy commercial?
Okay, no, I have a Bet MGM. Okay, we have different commercials then.
Yeah, they probably
I had a Bet
selling different.
It was with Kevin Garnett and Jamie Foxx, and I just saw a TikTok recently telling stories about what an asshole Kevin Garnett was when he played. Pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's like reading Larry Bird stories.
Well, it was like this man gets very personal with his trash talk, apparently, according to this TikTok.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Which I guess shouldn't surprise me. Kevin Garnett looks like someone who'd be like we're out there playing ball, and he's just like, your mother's fat. And you're like, damn.
Pretty much. I think Gary Payton might have been worse. Go look up some Gary Payton stuff. He was pretty intense too.
Oh, yeah? When was the last time you got on a court and shot some hoops?
Like an actual court?
Yeah.
God, probably 2015.
There's a place close nearby to me that you can like rent out their basketball court, and it's like an indoor court, and you can just rent it for a few hours. And it's not a lot of money, especially if you get a lot of guys that will come. My brother puts this together, and he'll get like 10 guys to come, and we'll play 5-on-5. The problem is, I bring like 2 people. The rest of them are like 19, 18-year-old guys that he went to school with. And I mean, I go to the gym every day, but wow, it's hard to keep up with these guys.
I was talking to somebody, one of my friends. We were talking about basketball. And I was like, I think it was 2015 the last time I ran a full court. And I was like, I wonder if I could still even get up and down the court a few times.
It gets like I'll play, and I'll play like the first. And what it was always, I don't know if we do like first to 21 or whatever, but by the time the first team has gotten to like 12 points, I'm like, all right, I'm sub me. Like, sub you? Like, yeah, somebody go in for me.
I should come one time to see if I can even get up and down the court.
Go for it. It's actually not that far. It's in Mespo. So it's about 15, 20 minutes from me. Towards
So
your
sad. Suffer a
Towards your
career-ending injury trying to get up and down the floor with 22-year-olds.
My brother and I were talking about that Cincinnati game next week. He goes, we should go. I said, go. I said,
For
why?
what?
He goes, I don't know. Fight some Bengals fans.
Oh, your brother's the best. Let's
Yeah.
go get into a fight. It's like, I'm 40, dude. I can't. I didn't want to get into a fight when I was your age, let alone do it now.
Right.
It's fun to be young.
I saw
I have
a
friends
scenario-
like that.
It's a commercial break, so I saw a scenario where we get in the playoffs that didn't sound that crazy this year.
Not that crazy. We just got to win games.
I think it was, if I can remember correctly, I'd have to pull it up.
The AFC stinks.
What?
I said the AFC isn't very good outside of Buffalo and Kansas City. And, I mean, maybe Miami, but you saw what happened to them on the road.
I don't know
They're
if
still
I don't know if I'm paused right now or not, but I'll bring up the scenario because it was in a text message. All right. So we beat Cincinnati, obviously. Buffalo beats the Jets. Miami beats the Chargers. Arizona beats New England. The Browns would be one game back of the last wild card spot heading into Baltimore week, possibly without Lamar Jackson.
You know what stinks is I'm actually just looking at the standings, and if we would have beat the Jets, we'd be what?
I don't like to think about it because
We would be tied with them for the last spot.
no
They're
joke.
7-5. We're 5-7.
I'm not joking you, Ryan. After every single game, like after we beat the Bucks, obviously I was happy. But 2 minutes after we beat the Bucks, I go, man, I wish we would have beat the Jets. And then
That's going to be the loss that's just going to drive you nuts because
yeah,
they beat that and they're in like a 3-way tie for the 7th spot. And you're like, holy crap. Although I will say this, here's what we're doing again is we're just reading stats. There wasn't very much on Sunday that I saw from the quarterback position that makes me believe that we'll be able to do it. Unless Watson has some sort of out-of-body experience. Like
the mechanics.
I might have underestimated the amount of rust that is on that man. I thought it would take him like, I'll give you a game. He'll be all right. Jacoby Brissett picked it up in, one game he was good. Jacoby Brissett has been playing football. So I saw that. I went, oh, shit. He is all the way rust. Like he is an old car in the junkyard right now. He is far, far away. He made like 2 NFL plays. 2.
Just grab
That's why
the
when-
ball.
It's so hard. Thank you. At least it's ours. Ricky, put a fucking jersey on.
I was gonna say the same thing. You beat me to it. Get out of that stupid sweatsuit.
Ricky's wears the same clothes from Burlington Coat Factory every game. I love it.
Yep. People have to ask him, like, do you do laundry?
I don't have to. I just buy these $8 throwaways from
Do you know my
Nice.
contract?
Eurostep.
There you go. Make something of it. Make
See,
something.
that's
Of
perfect. Well, I don't know what you do here. There you go.
Oh.
Good job. I lost Mobley for a second, then all I saw was his shoes in the air, and I went, oh, okay. I found him.
Nice pass.
That was a nice move.
Problem is, Evan Mobley's not very good at the line.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that. That's the one part that I thought, and he was better last year.
There it is. Come on, dude.
No, it's like, what is wrong with you at the free throw line? And it's weird because his shot doesn't even look that bad. Like, it's not
No.
like he's up there.
Why do we keep
Shooting
showing
here.
Kevin Love? Is he pondering his life right now? What's going on?
They're talking about him on the broadcast.
Okay. Like he looks like he's looking into his whole life going, what have I done?
Like he's being visited. Look, now he's talking to Rick. He's like, hey, listen.
I'm old. Ah.
Yeah, he's hot now. You let him have a dunk. It's on. It's a shame Jared Allen couldn't get that rebound.
They keep
And
this
ended
up.
being a dunk.
Oh, they keep this up, Ryan. This is going to be
It's going to be fun now because
Yep.
we might have 6 versus 45. This is what's cool now about having Mitchell and other guys is even
Nice.
when like LeBron starts going crazy, you have guys that can also go crazy.
I'll pull that.
You have
Oh!
to. That's not fair.
That should have gone in. Or are they tightening these rims?
Probably. Look, well, they can't shoot threes anyway.
Some guy got up there with a screwdriver, tightened it a little too tight tonight.
Our hoop is 10 feet 3 inches.
Donovan,
Oh
somebody
my
was
God.
open. How did the ball end up there?
I don't know.
I
thought he got fouled. I can't believe that he. They're not hitting him though. They're just standing their ground.
Yep.
It's all right. We got a basketball game.
Yeah, I was thinking about it before we jumped on here. I was like, boy, I hope we're streaming a good game. Like, I hope it's not a blowout. Like it.
I would have ended it. If we were down 25, we would have been done.
We would have been saying things
We're doing this for a hobby. This isn't like if there's no money on the line here, I don't need to stay and watch this and watch people look at me while I'm miserable.
All right, take advantage. Take advantage. Go.
I mean,
Go.
like-
Push.
Oh,
Push. Donovan, find someone. There you go.
he's looking. He's like,
Oh, Jarrett. There you
what
go.
is that? I hate that. Oh boy.
Oh, beautiful.
Look at that. See, he can do it. That's a good assist from Levert. I like when he does that.
Karis, I'm rooting for you. We're all rooting for you.
We need him to be good. Oh, did they turn it over?
Yep.
Sweet. Oh, he just took Jared Brown right off the dribble.
Nice. Should be a good game to go to.
Yep. Probably would have been. I don't even think tickets were that much.
Really?
No. It's not. I mean, look, like the upper where I sit weren't that bad.
Right. Which
It's-
honestly, your seats are. I like your seats actually.
I like those seats. They're better than the ones
Oh.
I had last.
Beautiful.
No way.
Karis LeVert. Let's go,
Might have to
baby.
flash it for a second. Like 1
Okay, I'm
second.
sorry.
There's a run for us. Never mind.
Don't let Russell Westbrook score on you.
As long as they're layups. Layups don't really bother me that much.
Really?
Well,
Oh,
oh my. Here's when layups bother me. When you let them just walk to the basket, they come off like offensive rebounds. But like if I have LeBron, like if you have a guy that can like shoot threes and do a bunch of stuff, not that. Look at this.
nice. Beautiful. Dunk that. Oh,
Timeout, LA, baby.
nice. So beautiful.
Donovan Mitchell had enough.
Said enough of this shit. 79-70, 4:07 left in the third. God, I love that basketball's fun again. Realistically, you've watched the good, you've watched the bad. Those times when you had LeBron and you were good, and then he left and you were crap. And then he comes back, you're good. Then he leaves again, and then you're crap. But now you're building on something. Was there ever a point where you were like, I don't know if we can ever actually be good without LeBron?
I don't know. I thought we could. I just figured it'd be a pretty long time. Because you got to remember when I started watching the Cavs, I was 6 years old and I had a Chris Mills jersey. There was a whole history of me watching the Cavs before LeBron ever existed.
See, and there's not for me.
That's what I understand. I always try to, because people are like, you know, these young kids, they don't realize the Cavs. I'm like, well, they grew up with LeBron. I mean, it's like,
Right.
if you were a Spurs fan if you were born in the year 95, you grew up with the Spurs, or 1990, like your age, even a little older, you grew up with the Spurs always being good. You're probably not too concerned with what the Spurs did in the 70s and 80s or whatever when they came out of the 80s. So it's like, so to me, like the top of the line for the Cavs was, you know, being, when I first started watching the Cavs, they were coming right out of the Price Doherty era. Like Price was still there. They were still making the playoffs. They were like always a middle of the road seed, but they didn't do too much. Then they stunk forever until they got LeBron. And I was like, man, I don't know if I'll see them go to the, and I was only basing it on what I saw before LeBron came. I was like, well, if we can get back to what we were when I was a kid, which is, you know, you're always in the top 3 to 6, 7 range, and you always have a shot. I can watch that. I can be content with that. And then maybe down the road you get lucky. They blew that out of the water with the team they put together now. Now I'm sitting here going, yeah, we can absolutely actually win a championship, and it doesn't have to deal with LeBron. Like,
so
this team can do it.
I was 7 years old when the Cavs drafted LeBron.
God, I was 18.
So my life has always just been LeBron James. I mean, that's it. And so to me, this is very foreign. I like you said, I didn't grow up with Brad Doherty and Mark Price. I mean, that was my dad. Oh, yeah. That was a nice shot. Too bad it didn't go in. That was my dad. So obviously I always heard stories about those days, and you know, when the Cavs were good and Richfield Coliseum and all that. But my whole life has been LeBron. So this, it's very foreign to me to see them be, you know, competitive and decent and, you know, be the team that they are now without him. It's weird, honestly.
Yeah, I think if you had the history I did, it probably wouldn't be as no.
Oh my gosh, that was Donovan Mitchell. My lord.
Yeah, it probably, like I said, it probably wouldn't be too out of the realm of possibility if you kind of grew up when I did. I lied. He came in 03, right?
Yeah, 03. Yep, I was 7.
I was 21, so I was able to drink when LeBron started playing for the Cavs.
Yeah. Don't let them do that to you.
They're going to make shots. They're an NBA team. Can't get mad at everything. Some of them I can.
As long as you answer, that's all that matters. Answer. Come on, Kara. Oh, you misread that.
So I'll tell you the time I was most excited about the Cavs traveling. Kara's just like, give me the ball. When I was 15, I think 14 or 15, the Cavs made a trade for Sean Kemp. And it was as exciting as getting Donovan Mitchell at the time. Now, there was no Twitter or anything like that. I saw it like on TV.
Yep.
And I remember, because I like the Cavs just as much. I still have it. I have an old Sean Kemp splash jersey, the white. What is somebody?
Anyone.
Good rebounds. There you go. Get a foul. It was the same level of excitement. I was 15, and we had Sean Kemp. Z was finally back from all his foot injuries. We had 3 draft picks starting. We had Brevin Knight playing point guard, Derek Anderson, I think at the 2, and Cedric Henderson at the 3. So we had this extremely young team like this that were all picks. They all came out of the same draft too, so it almost looked like the Cavs with, you know, when they got Price and all them out of one draft. And they were the first year they were together, they won 47 games. They were the 4th seed in the 5th seed, I think, in the East. Played Indiana in the first round. They didn't win, but they didn't get embarrassed. And I was like, I was like, wow, we're going to be good for a long time. And then there was a lockout, and Sean Kemp ate himself out of basketball. And it literally just lasted 1 year. But that was the other time that I was like, we're going to win. But it fell apart. I don't think that's going to happen with this team. These guys are.
Don't forget that phone call I made to you that one night after that game where you and I went to with my brother. And I could not remember that player's name. I said, my dad always compares anytime the Cavs get any high-priced name, my dad always goes, it's going to be like when they traded for so-and-so. And I'm like, who is that? And I could not remember. And then my brother and I are in the car ride home. It's dead silent in the car. Nobody's talking. Radio's not even on. And I just go, Sean Kemp. It was Sean Kemp.
I can't believe I didn't know who. I just cannot believe. And you told me, I'm like, how did I not? That was like the defining trade before.
I was so surprised you couldn't get it because I just kept saying, I'm like, it was a big trade. It was a huge deal. And he was just a bust.
I know. I cannot believe I forgot that. That's one of those weird situations where you get put on the spot and your brain fails you.
Right. And then I just called you. And you're like, hello? I'm like, Sean Kemp. You're like, oh.
Oh, exactly.
Like, it was Sean Kemp.
Yeah, this was going really well up until about a minute and a half ago.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
I mean, he's going to get it. It's whatever. We're going to have to weather this storm.
They keep giving me glimpses where I think, oh, they're just gonna run away with this. And then the Lakers they power back, which is fine. It makes for a fun game.
Yeah, the Lakers have actually been playing a little better recently. It's just, without AD and you're at home and they're on the road, this would be a game that you'd like to be able to get.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But our team has been streaky, too. Friggin' win a bunch of games, we lose a bunch of games, and we win stuff. It's like, oh, he violated the lane.
What did he do wrong there?
He jumped into the lane before the ball came off the rim because he knew he missed it.
There they are again, Luke Walton and LeBron.
There you go. How are we not even in the bonus yet?
Yeah, I don't know.
There we go. Now we are.
No. Alexa, how old is Darius Garland?
22?
Garland is 50 years old.
Oh, he's not 50 years old. I don't know where you got that from.
If he's 50 years old, build him a statue because this is defying humanity.
Sometimes I don't give these guys. I got to give them breaks sometimes because they are so young.
Well, look, you want to win.
Yep.
Oh, thank God! Like he hits that, I'm like, we're in for the fourth quarter. That's going to be really, really hard.
Yep.
Thank God. Let's see if we can get out of here with the damn lead.
You know how he gets in the fourth.
Oh, he turns very good.
He all of a sudden goes, "Yeah, I'm LeBron."
Oh, he's hit. Oh, he got fouled.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, Russell.
Bye. He just fell right into him.
I mean, come on. You could. I mean, that might even be a
technical.
Yeah.
Flagrant, whatever.
Yeah, flagrant for whatever it's called, invading his foot space or whatever they call that.
Yeah. Whatever.
Whatever.
Landing zone? Is it the landing zone?
Landing zone, yeah.
Try to hit all three. How about that? We don't.
Yeah,
2
there
out
you
of 3, cool, but 3 out of 3 would be nice. Oh.
There you go.
We got a lot of sports coming up on the old Turner Network.
See that?
Yay! Oh, don't do this. The clock never started. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't just because it's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Stupid clock operator. You still got me all right connection wise?
Yeah, you're good. I haven't had any trouble with anything.
Good. Oh, we're in for a fourth quarter, my dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the restroom for real quick. Hold it down.
Okay, we can take shifts because then I have to do the same.
Yeah, I mean, we can just get up and walk away. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll keep it. I'll keep the fort. I missed the memo that we were doing bathrobes today. Ryan came in with the bathrobe. I tried to actually, like, I'm wearing my nice Cavs hoodie. It's my hoodie that the Cavs marked me into buying. But if I would have known we were doing bathrobes, I would have worn mine too because they're cozy. Kay Adams, congratulations on all your success. I'm seeing a commercial right now with her for Dick's Sporting Goods, and she's a very pretty lady. I think she's on Good Morning Football, so good for her.
The fact that you didn't wear a robe is your own fault, by the way. You know how I live. All right, for God's sakes. See if we can close this out. Got a nice gift at the end of the third. Whatever the hell is on the back of AJ's chair there looks really comfortable. All right.
Well, hopefully the robe is not a jinx. So you go shirt underneath your robe. I don't. I go full Italian here.
Yeah. Because I usually like the robe goes on and off throughout the day, so I'm typically just wearing it over whatever shirt I have on.
Okay, I just do basketball shorts and then the robe.
I am an old man. I got the t-shirt on. I have pajama pants on. I also have slippers on, which is what that's like the trifecta. You know, you robe, pajamas, slippers.
No,
we should rebound. We can't.
The ball just.
We given up a lot of second chance points to this dude. Like, it's just unbelievable. That's unbelievable. 19 second chance. The only reason they're still in this game. Shoot it. See, that's what's terrible. You get one shot, long rebound. They're right down the floor. Oh, my God. I don't even know what they're calling on him. 5th foul on Mobley. This is bad. And that's just because he's not strong enough yet. Like, Russell Westbrook just went right through him. Look at that. Like, there's going to be a time when he's not going to be able to move Mobley. But I can see we got a pretty short rotation tonight. Haven't seen any Diakite. Not that I want to see Robin Lopez, but
yeah, I'm good on Robin Lopez. Isaac Okoro.
I might try him because we can't. We can't get a rebound. Maybe we should just put him down there to stand there, take up space. 42 bench points to 11.
He's not good at defending the paint, though.
No, he's not.
And like you're a big guy.
Did you see that?
What?
Isaac Okoro hit a 3.
Yes, I did. I'm ahead of you. Where are you at? What's the? Oh, okay. Let me know when it hits 9:54.
Okay, we're getting there. And go.
Come on, Stevens.
We can't make shots.
Can't get an offensive rebound.
It's like you can see the weaknesses on this team.
Hey, you tried.
We don't have consistent three-point shooting outside of 2 guys. We, for whatever reason, cannot offensive rebound at times.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, shit. Ugh.
What is going on?
Oh, there you go. That's nice to see us actually do that for a change.
Yeah, really. There you go. Come on. Just
Travel.
good.
We still weren't able to get a rebound.
Nope. We have 4 points off of their turnovers.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we gave them all the confidence in the world.
Still got a lot of time.
Yeah, we do. It's just like
Oh my Lord.
unbelievable.
He's just really good at what he does. No other way around it. He's just really good.
He's good at his job.
Yes, he is.
Oh, shit. All right. Go get – I got a crazy idea. How about 2-possession lead?
Oh, and he got fouled. That was beautiful. Hey, buddy, how'd you get one of those The Lange hoodies? Because I can't get one anywhere.
I tell you about the choke job I made buying a hat at the game I was at last Wednesday, or the one I went to by myself. Remember when I said I couldn't invite you because I couldn't be hungover the next day?
Correct. That was before Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I was like, I'll ruin Thanksgiving. I'm at the game by myself and I'm leaving. And I wanted to get a hat during the game. So I walked halfway around the upper concourse. Apparently you can't sell hats up there. There's no hats. You can't buy a hat up top. I'm like, okay. So I'm leaving. And I was on the other side where the big team shop is, but there was one of those little kiosks. They had a couple hats. And they have the hats right where the cash register's at. So you can't like stand there and like try on hats. It's almost like you're buying it as if it's a Snickers bar, like an impulse buy at the grocery store when you're checking out. So I get in there and I'm trying on these hats and people are like, sir, the line. I'm like, and I choked and I bought this hat. And it's a really nice hat, but it's like just a little bit too small. So it's uncomfortable. And I knew it and I still bought it. But it's a nice hat. I feel like if I just keep wearing it, it'll eventually stretch out.
Yeah, that's a nice hat.
Yeah, it could be a little bit like just, I mean, a little bit.
I'd say rather it be too small than too big, though, just because.
Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah. No, you're right.
Hats are too big.
Still so, yeah, that's the story of the hat that sort of doesn't fit, but it does.
Yeah.
I know that was good. You waited all night for that one, I know.
That was a great story.
Thank you. That's a Pulitzer award-winning anecdote right there.
Hats that are too small, though, are better than hats that are too big. Hats that are too big, you look stupid because they just look big. Like you shouldn't be wearing it. But at least too small, you can sell it a little bit. Like that beanie that I bought. I drunkenly bought that beanie when I was with you. They got me on a $20 hat, but then I realized that it was kind of like a youth size beanie. And it's, I mean, it's kind of small on my head too.
We have big heads.
Yep.
We're deformed. I don't know. Nothing fits. It's terrible. We're winning, right? Yeah, by 5. Good.
Ooh, 5. I thought it was like 2. What am I? It was too focused on your hat story.
It's that good. It sucks you in, man. It's like it should be in the Reader's Digest.
Right? Pretty much. Hey, anyone that's watching, catch Ryan and I at the game Friday.
We do a live stream while see how many beers we can drink from the season ticket holder center.
That center is nice.
Dude, you got And I like too because I know that during the game it just becomes a regular bar, but if you go in early, you get those cheap drinks and food, and you can just hang out there, and it's fun. I like it.
Yeah. Plus, I think what are they playing? The Magic on Friday? They're playing a team you can beat.
We'll see if I feel like drinking. I was supposed to be on drinking break for a while. I drank for like 2 months straight.
You said you needed a week. You got your week.
I might want 2. We'll see.
Oh, come on now. We don't
play basketball till April. That's it.
I know, but the weather is decent right now. That's why I say take it.
I know. I'll see. I might. It's Tuesday.
That's right. It's only Tuesday.
I don't feel like doing nothing before Wednesday. You fucking stink.
There
you
go.
don't.
Thank you, Jared Allen. Offensive rebound. Isn't that nice? Maybe let's get a few more of those.
Yeah. What a weird thing. Let's beat them at what they were doing.
Yep.
Hey, see 23. Oh, he bobbled it.
There you go. Take advantage. Oh!
Oh! Donovan takeover. He's like, I'll do everything. Assist. Winning with defense. When we get our defense going and we can get turnovers, we have a lot of fun.
Yep. Now that.
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Most of them can't shoot.
Good rebound. Lamar Stevens out there late in the fourth.
Oh, what are you doing, Lamar? He's like, I believe I can fly. And then he just gets blocked. Like, I just wonder what he was hearing in his head when he was going to the rim.
I'm surprised Lamar's out there.
Well, he's fine. I mean, we need him. We don't have any. Every night, JB has to find the guy that's going to play. Like, he has 4 guys he can basically rely on, and then he just hopes a whole bunch after that. Some nights, none of them want to play. As you can see, like tonight,
Darius is not having a good night.
Not shooting. I mean, he's all right. He's just. I've accepted that Garland's just going to be reckless with the ball sometimes.
He is, isn't he?
Seems to be like his game. Like once in a while, the ball sticks, and he just. And sometimes that pays off.
Jarrett, why would you just let him manhandle you like that?
Because he's not strong. That's what I said. Like our 2 guys could afford to get a little bigger.
Again, they get some steaks, get some chicken wings, something. That was nice.
Yeah, then he does that. It's fine. But they are not.
Donovan Mitchell is a much better ball handler than Darius Garland. I mean, I like them both, but if we're talking about ball handling, especially going to the paint.
There. Oh, up your ass. I think they have 2 different styles of how they kind of move around with the ball. I think Garland, like he's more finesse, it seems like he's not that Mitchell's not, but he seems like a little bit more like, oh, okay, more decisive on what he's going to do. Like you see Darius he'll dribble down around the baseline. He kind of just dribbles until he finds a spot he wants to be in.
Right.
And then goes from there. And then you see Mitchell, he's just like, boom. And he's like, I'm either going to step back 3, I'm coming in for a layup or mid-range. He can do so much. And, he's really quick to see what the defense is doing and then knowing what to react to. Like if he's got a screener out there, and if the guy comes out and they go under the screen, he's probably going to shoot. If they go over top, he's probably going to go inside. If they meet him at the hoop, up to him in his chest, he's going to bounce past it or to one of the centers. If they sag off of him to guard the center, he's going to shoot a little runner in the lane. It's just like, you can't, it just sucks. Like if you're the defense.
Yeah. All right, you got 4:44 left here.
Is your girlfriend still sick?
She's always sick. I don't know what you want me to say. She's always sick.
Some vitamin C.
There you go. Beautiful. She sent me a Snapchat today. She works at a daycare and she's holding some.
Oh yeah, she'll never be healthy again in her life.
She's holding a sick kid in her hand. She said, "This poor little guy is sick," and I thought, "Well, here we go."
Did she wear a mask?
No. Probably should.
I would say so.
Yeah, she just love her to death. Her immune system's not the greatest right now. She'll build it up, though. I think this is actually good for her.
It should be getting a lot of practice.
Oh, yeah. She told me tonight at dinner, she goes, you're going to hate to hear this. She goes, my mom was annoyed with me, too, when I told her this. She goes, it's on my way home, and I started to get a sore throat. I'm like, well, here we go.
Here we go.
Here's the great thing, though. She gets sick. I have an immune system like you wouldn't believe. I couldn't tell you the last time I got sick. I really don't. People are always like, oh, well, stay away from me. I'm like, don't worry. I'm not sick. I rarely get sick.
Nice turnover by the Lakers.
Yep, that was nice. Fouled.
Oh, please be okay. Thank you.
36 points tonight. See, this is not sustainable.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
This guy can do this all year. Oh yeah, it's always. Here's the thing. It's he can do it every night because the game is now easier for him. When he was in Utah, I like good for Mike Conley, but you're not game planning against Mike Conley and Rudy Gobert. There's just no offense around him. People that can generate a lot of offense. He has Darius Garland, all these guys around him now. The defenses have to account for, and look how much room he has now. He can do this every night. He's scoring like this, and he's not taking a shit ton of shots a game. I mean, yeah, he has his bad nights.
Nice.
Lakers team. Send it back to him or him. And yeah, that works too. I don't know what
18-6 run.
So I do think it's sustainable for him because he just doesn't have to work as hard to get quality shots anymore.
Oh, Mobley.
Oh my God.
Heavy
It's
Mobley.
domination time, AJ. I think it's time to send these LA Lakers to their next destination.
That was a beautiful block. Russell Westbrook, you can't do anything. They're on their feet. Come on, DM. Pull up here. Oh.
He works too.
Oh!
Oh! Cook him! Cook him!
It's going to be nice to see on Friday. Now they play. Don't they play tomorrow too? Or they play?
I hope not.
I feel like they have a back-to-back at some point this week.
They better not have it after this Lakers game. I hate the NBA schedule. It's terrible.
I think they either play tomorrow or they play Thursday and Friday, or maybe it's Friday, Saturday, something. I know they have a back-to-back this week.
Friday, Saturday. That's against the Kings and Thunder, though. That's fine. That's acceptable.
So they're off tomorrow and Thursday, so they get 2 days off.
Wow. Yeah, that's the first time in like, what, a month?
And then the NBA was like, fuck you, here's a back-to-back.
Back, buddy. At least they're at home, I guess.
Yeah. I told you, man, there's something about this team at home. I wish they could win some games on the road. That'd be nice. They're going to have to start winning games on the road. I think they're, 10-1 at home?
Yeah, we do really good at home.
We do.
It's something I wanted to say, and I completely forget now. I'm sure it wasn't important.
I just said that they got to start winning games on the road. I don't know if that'll trigger anything.
Anyway, I already used Capital One Automatic. I got my car line and I got pre-qualified instantly, which was cool. Wasn't affected at all. Then I got my real rate monthly payment, had an amazing test drive dealer, and
My buddy just had a good comment because Donovan Mitchell telling LeBron to stay out of Cleveland.
Nice. Mitchell, 41 points.
I love when the Cavs are fun. Man, when they just start doing stuff like this, they are a lot of fun.
Yeah, they are. Hey, we might as well cover every team today. How about the Gardos getting another first baseman?
Hell yeah, man. Bell is great. That's a nice pickup for us.
I was texting our friend Mark Means today about it, getting his thoughts. Said he liked it. Mark's always super positive about the Guardians. So like you. Sometimes when you get with the Cavs, I get with the Browns. Sometimes we get a little too positive with each of those teams. But he seems to like him, so that's good. I trust his judgment.
No, he's good. Like he was with San Diego last year. He was great for the Pirates. He's always been in the AL, so I think it'll be cool for him to be in the AL. You have a guy now that you can either play at first or DH. You can flip flop with Naylor.
Yeah,
they're trying to win it, man.
I would really like to see them go get a different catcher.
They're trying to get Sean Murphy out of Oakland. That'd be huge.
I know.
They get him in our offseason. We basically solved two of our biggest needs.
Like I'm
sorry. Think about this. Our rebuilding year, we thought like for this team was we won the division and lost in Game 5 of the ALCS, and we're like, or DS, and we're like, man, we just need a little power and a catcher, and we'll be all right. That's our rebuild lasted like 1 year, and it wasn't even a.
That's what rebuild. They do, man. That's what they do.
Right back. Cleaned up a bunch of awards.
Thank you. Was it Chris Antonetti? Oh,
let's not give it right away.
Well, LeBron's on the bench.
Yeah, they punt.
So, like, I'm sorry, Austin Hedges. You seem like a nice guy. And the problem is with him.
There's a place for him. I mean, you know, he's the backup.
The thing with him is, like, when Yan Gomes and you had Yan Gomes and Roberto Perez, they would have a batting average similar to Austin Hedges, but yet they were like Golden Glovers at playing catcher. Like they had amazing.
Yeah, they threw runners out.
Right, and Austin Hedges can't do
all kinds of things.
Right, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Austin Hedges, when you're hitting like 156 or whatever, and you can't get a guy out at second, I can't have.
Yeah, you got to do something. You got to either be hitting like 270 and for some power, or you got to be throwing runners out, and he's not.
Right, right.
So,
if you can do one or the other,
I think we'll keep him as a backup, and then you bring in Murphy, and he's your starter. And then you take Bo Naylor, and you just have him, you know, waiting AAA until.
That's what Mark was talking about.
Or you get rid of Hedges, and you let Naylor play backup.
Mark doesn't think, and I agreed with him. He said, I don't think Naylor is ready for the big time.
Oh no, he's not ready. He's not ready yet. I guess it would just depend on you want him to get. It'd probably be better for him to stay in AAA or whatever and just play every day than sit on the bench and only play maybe once a week.
He had a good.
This is the second time. Go ahead.
I was just going to say.
No, I just said this is the second time we played LA that we've blown them out halfway through the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
we calling it off.
Yep, I think you can go ahead and bring in everybody. Bring in the bench boys.
43 points in 39 minutes.
He is him, as the kids would say.
He is him. I've seen that making the rounds. I don't mind it. I think sometimes now it's getting overused for people that you shouldn't say it about, but I do like the saying.
Yeah, I do too. So, what I was gonna say about Bo Naylor is I watched him live, him make his major league debut, and that was cool. And he had he got somebody out at second. That was cool. So we'll see. Good for was it? I don't think it's Chris Antonetti anymore. Is it Mike Chernoff? One of those guys is still there.
They're both there.
I thought one of them was gone, or maybe they're both. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
You might be thinking of somebody else.
I just say good for them because the Dolans go, here are the pennies we have. And they're like, okay, let's see what we can do here. And then they are able to build. I mean, how many rookies did you have make their season debut from your farm system this year?
13. It was a lot.
A lot, like 11 or 13 or something crazy like that. Like they are just, it's just crazy. Hey, Myles Garrett, how's that front row seat?
Get him, Jetty.
What's his name is in the game now?
Diakite?
Yeah.
I like him.
I think Donovan's probably going to get the chain tonight.
He should get the chain. Or Allen. Him or Allen.
What do you think about the chain? You still in on the chain?
I'm for the chain. They like the chain. I like the chain. The pictures look cool.
Yeah, with them with the bucket. I always love the bucket that's in the photo.
Plus, it's a good way to recognize players that, aren't Garland Mitchell. It'd be easy to give it to them every night.
Right.
So I like to kind of use it, Is that Netta? Raul?
Yeah. Boy, after the holidays, I think I've said it a few times. I think I'm getting one of those jerseys, either that black. I really like those black ones with that C. Those are slick.
Come on, Neto. That's why you never get to play. That's not true. I don't know why they don't play. I know he's not any, like – sometimes I think it might be nice just to put another guard on the floor.
Just see what
in there. Not even – we know what he can do, but just to, like, eat up a few minutes, put another ball handler. They've never really tried. I mean, it would be a really –
nice
there you
block.
go. Let's go, Virginia. He's an NCAA champion, I believe.
We blew out the Lakers. Nice.
Fourth quarter, man. We 31-19. We said that's enough.
Good work, Donovan.
All right. Well, that's a victorious Cavs live stream.
And the robe is not the curse. We're good.
Oh, rally robe. So this is the story of this robe in particular was, what was it? Game 3 of the ALDS against the Yankees. Halfway through the game, I was upstairs watching it with the neighbors, and I came down and came back up with the robe on, and I was like, rally robe. And sure as shit, 3 innings later, we were celebrating in the streets. So,
oh, come on. I want to see.
robe is good luck.
I want to see some mouth cover. Let's have some conversations. Let's do this.
You got to stop with these conversations. There's nothing happening.
Come on.
Nothing to be had.
Donovan Mitchell, go up to LeBron. I want to see you later. Just talk to each other.
Oh, no. Walk away and be like, whatever. I'll just go back on my yacht.
Oh, come on. I really wanted some over-the-face conversations. I just like them because people tweet them, and then I go, ooh, Darius Garland and LeBron talking with their jerseys over their faces. Oh, here we go. Who's that with? I don't even know who that. Oh, he's not.
Those are just celebrity fans. What's kind of cool though? I will say this: that if you would have, please don't hurt your own teammates. If you would have looked at LeBron's first game back to Cleveland after he went to Miami, where it was like you almost had to have a riot squad out there.
Yeah.
And then you fast forward 12 years later, and he's leaving the court, and everybody's cheering him, and he's waving. Like there's, it's just so – I'm so happy that that's where we're at now. Like that wasn't very good look last time. So it's so much better now that it's like we should be cool with LeBron. He's our guy.
Yeah.
Go play in LA, man. Go play in LA. Go do whatever you want. You only live once. You were here 11 years and won 1 championship. I'd leave 2. Like 1 fucking championship in 11 years? Your ass. I'm out. Again.
Yeah, I mean, hang on. I mean, I wasn't mad when he went to LA. I was like,
no,
all right.
it's over. We're not beating the run's over. And if he would have stayed, we would have just been like the Lakers looked like last year when they win 30-some games and he's scoring 30 a night. You're just like, well, it's fun to see LeBron, but
Yeah.
more fun to win. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's again, this is weird, man. This is different for me as a fan, but it's fun. I love it.
I'm just happy because there's a lot of fans who are your age that might have, not you, but like a lot of fans, casual fans that might have abandoned the team after LeBron left, and I get why. Because you see the rebuild for the first few years, it looked really poor.
Right.
So I'm just glad that it didn't take like 10 years so you lose a generation of fans. Like there's still fans that go, oh, okay, we got like a team again, and they'll be able to jump right into it, and then there'll be a period of time when you might think of this team, the same way you think of the LeBron team. So it's pretty cool. It's good time to be a Cavs fan.
I don't know how long you want to still keep going on this, but here's a
final thought.
Well, I just wanted to ask you real quick before final thoughts. What do you think? Because think about this, but I don't know if we had our sights on Donovan Mitchell. But what was your realistic expectation before Donovan Mitchell for this team? Because with a Colin Sexton comeback and all that, what did you see happening this year?
Funny you should say that. I could show you a clip from the chat room I'm in with my friends from like high school.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple months or so before the Mitchell trade, when Sexton's deal was up in the air, I said we should just mess around and see if we could do a sign and trade with Utah for Mitchell. I could show you it. And it happened. And my buddy actually reposted. He goes, wow, you're like a GM over there. So I thought that was kind of funny. I didn't post it on Twitter or anything because who gives a shit that I pulled something out of my ass and it wasn't like a hard thought. But I thought without him, I thought last year we were healthy. If we were healthy, we would have been the 5th or so seed. So I think I was kind of in the same ballpark that we would be hopefully in the 4 to 6 range. But I was also thinking because the East, at the time looked pretty good. If we didn't come up with another scorer of some kind, whether it was Colin or whoever, I didn't think we could do much better because you saw what happened in those games. Those play-in games, like they just all collapsed on Garland and that's it. Like nobody else could do anything. So I thought my expectations were probably a low playoff seed and you'd still see some growth, but it just might not show up on the wins and losses. But not now.
Right.
A little different now.
I had a similar, like you were talking about, a sign and trade deal. Same thing happened to me, but with the Browns. When they traded for Amari Cooper, the day that happened, I might even have texted you. Maybe you could find text message. I don't know. I called my brother and I called my sister's boyfriend, both big Browns fans. And I'm like, did you see? And they're like, no. I go, we traded for Amari Cooper. They're like, oh my God. And I said, you need to go get somebody now. Like it does. And I said, you can go get Deshaun Watson. You could go try for, I think at the time, I don't know if Russell Wilson was already with
probably not.
And I said, maybe maybe go get Derek Carr. Maybe see you can strike some sort of deal with I said I know it's not popular, but go get Deshaun Watson. And I said that to my brother and I said that to Frank. They're like, I don't know about that happening. I'm like, do it. Go get him. Regret later. And they did. And I said, because here's the thing. And I said, I can't get excited about this team trading for Amari Cooper with Baker Mayfield under center. I'm like, I just can't.
Well, yeah, you've seen it with 2 other Pro Bowl wide receivers. Nothing happens.
Exactly. Like you had Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry in their prime, and you did nothing. Like you need a quarterback.
Yeah, well, old Bake's on the Bake Show's on the way to the Lake Show.
How about that?
Sharing the city together.
I don't think Odell's going back to the Rams.
No, he's going to Dallas.
Are you sick of the Odell tour right now? This guy, because I'm sick
no,
of it.
I haven't been paying attention to it. Like, there's these things. Like, once you leave Cleveland, it's not like I don't. It's almost like I just don't follow what you're doing outside. A good example would be like wrestling. Like I'm a WWE fan, but I'm well aware there's AEW, and I watch them once in a while, and there's other things. But it's like if you're WWE and you're always there, and I'm used to you, like a good example would be Daniel Bryan. So Daniel Bryan, he goes to AEW, and I know he's in AEW, and I know he's doing good and has had good matches and in good storylines, but whatever. I'll see you when you get back. So it's
they
not
always
like I
come
don't.
back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's like, when Daniel Bryan comes back to WWE, then I'll be like, oh, awesome. And then I'll follow what he's doing, more intently. But once guys leave Cleveland, like I don't follow him as much. That's why I think the Baker stuff was getting annoying. It's like, dude, he's gone. But I get it. He was our number. There's so much ties still. And he's still like a hot issue around here for whatever reason. But I'm just like, I saw all the tweets the other day. Oh, he's going to go to San Francisco. Then you'll see. I'm like, the Niners are you? What fairy tale world do you think the Niners would want him when they have a capable backup that just threw the ball all over the field against the Dolphins and who's been in their system and a guy they like? And he's a rookie, I think. And you think they're going to pick up Baker Mayfield and throw him in their offense and be like, go get him, Baker. Take us to the NFC title game. It's like drugs must be really affordable in a lot of places.
I just imagine, what is it, John Lynch? Who's the GM of the 49ers?
Yeah, I think it's him.
John Lynch. I just picture him calling Kyle Shanahan, and he goes, hey, what's up? He'd be like, hey, what do you think about Baker Mayfield? And Kyle Shanahan just laughing. And then
They didn't have that conversation.
Well,
Unless
no, let me finish. So he goes, what do you think about Baker Mayfield? Kyle Shanahan laughs. And he goes, are you serious? And then John Lynch goes, no, of course not.
No, we're a good organization. What are you, crazy?
All right, so final thoughts on this game. Hey, good for you. You beat the Lakers at home. You got a break without Anthony Davis, I think. I wish Donovan Mitchell didn't have to score so many points, but I get it.
There we do.
There's flaws with this team. We talked about it. I wish they could get more offensive rebounds. I wish you had better wings, but you won. So I can't be that upset. So go Cavs.
Yeah, regular season to me, you have these fun games where you get to, have these nightly matchups against a team like LA and LeBron, your guy, and we're really good. And the regular season to me is just about stacking up wins. To me, it doesn't matter who you're beating. It does. It's fun. Like I'm not saying it doesn't matter, but at the end of the day, if you beat a team that has a bunch of injuries or aren't good, oh well. Teams beat us when we're beat up. Right. And you just want to get as many wins as you can in the East to try to make sure you stay out of that play-in tournament. So not only did you have a good emotional win and you have these really fun regular season matchups like this, but at the end of the day, you got another win, and that's just keeping you in that 3 spot in the East. And that's kind of where I feel like we are. Like, even with our flaws, and we got them, and they still can try to address them. Carmelo Anthony. They can still try to address them in some ways. But at the end of the day, I do feel like as long as we're healthy enough and we don't get completely dominated with injuries like last year where we're losing everybody, because you're always going to lose a guy here or there. As long as we stay pretty healthy, like we should stay in the top 4, like 3 to 4 seed in the East, because I do think when healthy, even with our flaws, and we got them, we are that good.
Yeah. All right.
Sweet. All right.
Win.
Nice win. W. All right. We'll be back. Who knows? Whatever.
I'll see you Friday.
I know. You're trying to get me drunk. We'll see. See what happens.
Hell yeah. Come on. Hey, look. Hey, it's a good thing they won, because then I can say, hey, look at that win. Wouldn't it be nice? Let's go watch them Friday night. Weather's going to be fine. Let's go watch them. Let's go watch them.
All right. We'll see.